Honestly, some of you may not like this one, but I really think it needs to be shared. So I just need you to openly follow me on this. Too often, followers will blame leaders for the decisions they've made. But if you are an adult, you need to take some responsibility for your actions. Since the leadership process involves both leaders and their followers, let's talk a little about the followers this time. Sometimes people assume that followers make the decision to follow the guidance of a formal leader merely because the leader is their superior. However, we should not forget that as human beings, we make our own decisions. For example, if an adult person has an abusive and unethical supervisor, but they claim to follow their supervisor's instructions because they don't want to lose their job or have the supervisor retaliate, they're not following the supervisor because they have to. They're doing so due to their fear of how the supervisor might react, such as with retaliation. So a leader's behaviors have an impact on their followers, but the followers still make the decision to continue to follow that person. Now, if you have a bad leader, I am not saying you need to quit your job, but I am saying, although you shouldn't take responsibility for your leader's actions, you should take responsibility for your own. It is okay to look elsewhere to get out of a toxic relationship, even in the workplace. Now, think about whether you've blamed a leader for your actions in the past. Then let's engage in a little critical thinking today. Can you specifically identify what it is about you that leads you to following a leader and then blame them for your decisions? Is it that you have a strong external locus of control? Is it an escalation of commitment? Is it because you want that person to feel or look bad? Is it that you feel it was the wrong decision and don't want yourself to look bad? Or was it actually the leader's decisions that forced you to act a certain way? I am a strong believer in practicing self awareness and self reflection, even when assuming a follower's role. We need to learn to be people who regularly evaluate our own actions before placing blame on others.